Okay, so today we have this nice looking controller that has drift in one of the analogs, and we will need to replace potentiometer and see if drift will disappear. So I am missing some parts of the footage while I was disassembling the controller, but we will see now the process of removing the main boards, first board, then second board, and then removing the potentiometer. So I'm going to shut up now and let you watch and listen. Okay, so potentiometer was on the left side, up and down, and we will need to replace it completely. Now I am looking for replacement potentiometers, and before that we will need to remove the old one. Easiest way is to use screwdriver and to pry open the potentiometer, remove it from the metal assembly, and then we will going to use soldering iron. I heated it up to 350 Celsius. You can go to 300 Celsius, for example, but my soldering iron is Weller, so it is high quality and it will not remove traces from the board. Now I am adding fresh solder, which has flux inside of it in the core, and I am wiggling the potentiometer in order to remove it from the board. Now holes are not visible, and I will use solder vac to remove, I think it's called solder vac, to remove the excess solder, just so that I will be able to position the potentiometer better. Well, I thought I used solder vac to remove excess solder, but I am now experimenting something here, I don't know why. Either way, the best option is to clean the holes and then position potentiometer as it should be positioned, so that all holes align, and after that we can see that here. So I had problem with positioning potentiometer, and now I am cleaning excess solder in order to reveal holes. And in this case now I can easily place a replacement potentiometer, and when it is placed correctly and when everything works fine, I will then solder it in its place. And we can see here that it fits perfectly in the assembly, and once I have tested that everything works fine, I will then solder it back on. After soldering, you need to take care of the three soldered points in order for them not to be in contact with each other and create short circuit. Now, after this is done, it is recommended to clean the PCB, and then we can assemble everything back together. Okay, so now I am putting everything back together. I cleaned everything up and I replaced potentiometer, and now when I assemble this controller, everything should work fine. Now when putting everything in place, you need to pay attention to battery contacts in order to place them correctly when putting everything back together. Sometimes they can go behind the plastic and you will not be able to power on joysticks with batteries because one contact point will be missing. Okay, so that's it. Now I am putting everything back together. Everything is cleaned up and it's ready to work. So I'm now testing the controller, and so thank you for watching and see you in the next video.